Nice job, guys. Today's format is going to be boxing. It's a little bit longer than one of our standard Spenga sessions. So they're going to be 4 5-minute rounds. Our first round, I'm going to grab a set of dumbbells, or I should have been a little more prepared. Is going to be a bicep curl. So your rep count is 10 of every movement, as many rounds as possible in the 5 minutes. So first movement is going to be that bicep curl. Palms are facing upwards. You're going to drive those dumbbells up to the top. Give those biceps a squeeze at the top. Full extension all the way up, all the way down. Don't swing and don't let gravity do the work. You're having control of those dumbbells all the way up, all the way down. Second movement is going to be a low row. Hinge over at those hips. Arms are out in front of you. Drive those elbows back. Then we're turning it into a kickback. Once those elbows hit there, flip it around, squeeze that tricep at the top, right back into that row, kickback. So you've got 10 of each of those. Then you've got shoulder taps. What that looks like is going to be that plank position. Tap those shoulders, trying to keep those hips from rocking side to side. Really engage the core here. 10 bicep curls, 10 row to kickback, 10 plank shoulder taps, as many rounds as possible in the 5 minutes. I'm going to give you guys about 15 seconds to get ready, then we're going to rock it out. Are you ready, crew? Yeah. Give us a wave if you're ready. I want to see everybody on those screens giving us a wave. Woo! All right. We've got so many of you. I'm stoked about this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Fire it up, guys. 5 minutes on that clock. We are working on 10 bicep curls, all the way up, all the way down. Nice squeeze at the top. Again, if you do not have dumbbells or a set of kettlebells, use those jugs. Once you get through with those 10, you've got that low row into that kickback. Row, kickback. Final movement is going to be that plank, shoulder tap. Down into that plank, tap those shoulders, keep those hips from rocking. Nice work, guys. If at any point in today's workout, you want to take that survivor exercise, it's going to be a body weight squat. Keep that body moving, just slow it down a little bit. Looking good here. You can see a nice line in Ryan as he pulls up, squeezing right at that rib cage and rocking that 90-degree turn into that kickback, squeezing that tricep up at the top. Katie's got the same thing going on over here. She's got a nice straight line of her spine, squeezing up into that row, kicking back at that 90-degree angle. We are about a minute in. Try and get through as many rounds as possible. Try and get 3 to 4 rounds in this 5 minutes. On those plank shoulder taps, you can see Katie is our modifier here. She's down on her knees, still keeping that core engaged, but working on those taps. Trying to keep that spine nice and straight. Keep those hips from wiggling too much as we do this. 10 each shoulder. 10 each shoulder. So it's going to be 20 total on those shoulder taps. Nice job, guys. You are looking solid, looking strong. I see you guys out there working. I see Caitlin's got someone with her over there. That is fantastic. Natalie, I see you working. Alyssa, I see you. Not sure where we lost Rob in the mix, but that's okay. Carrie, looking solid. Katie P, I see you and your little munchkin getting after it over there. Sarah Taylor, I see you rocking those bicep curls. Guys, looking good, looking strong out there. We are almost at the halfway point. Keep working. Man, I tell you what, Carrie Ann, I cannot get over that kitty cat up in that screen. It is fantastic. It's great. Oh, sorry. Almost ran right into Ryan. I'm like, what's that voice back there? I mean, it's fine. Worst things have happened, right? Guys, keep that form solid all the way through. We don't compromise form for speed. We just keep working. Keep breathing on this movement. Squeezing up, making sure we keep control of those dumbbells all the way up, all the way down. Nice squeeze up at the top. Looking good here, Ryan. Katie is moving into her next round of shoulder taps, keeping those hips nice and in line, shoulders in line with those wrists as she goes through. You guys are looking awesome right now. Starting to get sweaty over here. I'm not. Just kidding. I am a little bit. It's a little warm in here. I'm not going to lie. But it's great. Nice job, Katie, on those bicep curls. We're going to keep those palms facing up as long as possible. If the body starts to become fatigued, you can turn it into that hammer curl, having those palms face each other, still driving up to those shoulders. Give it that nice squeeze up at the top of the bicep, focusing on that bicep. This mind-muscle connection really helps with doing these workouts. So that way you're connected to that bicep, not thinking about anything else but that squeeze up at the top. Feeling that burn over there, Katie. I can see it. See it. Coming into this row, as Katie comes back, she's squeezing the tricep up at the top, holding it for a 1 second pause as she comes up there. You can really see this tricep engage. That's what we want to have happen. As she pulls up on that row, you're really engaging these. Guys, hold on to it. We are almost there. We get a full minute of rest after this, so give it your all-out effort. There you go. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Nice job, Ryan. Keep that nice and tight core as we work into that row, pushing back into that tricep. We are on our final 30 seconds. Then you guys can grab a drink, but work all the way through. Nice job, Ryan. Making sure gravity isn't doing any of that work. Nice job, Katie. You've got 10 seconds here, Ryan. Add a little pep to that step. Katie, get a couple more of those bicep curls in. Woo! There we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. You get a full minute of rest right now. I'm going to show you the next set of movements. You're going to need your dumbbells or your jugs. We're working on deadlifts here with that dumbbell or that kettlebell. Push that booty back and out. Get that nice hip hinge. Slight bend in those knees. Rock it all the way down until you feel that pull in those hamstrings. Then you're going to squeeze up, pull those shoulders back. You've got 10 of those. Nice flat back, nice reset every time. Then we've got a rear delt fly. Holding those same dumbbells, you're going to bend over at the hips. Drive those arms nice and wide, like you're trying to squeeze a pencil in between those shoulder blades. 10 of each of those movements. Then we've got some plank jacks. You're going to be back down in that plank position. Those shoulders are really going to start to burn. You're going to hop those feet in and out. You've got 20 total of these. Get ready, guys. On that clock in 2, 1. Katie's not ready.
I was looking at them.
Katie's easily distracted.
You guys were good. I was watching to see how tired you were.
So right into those deadlifts. Again, push that booty back and out as you go through.
You say that they want to see my booty? Okay.
We want to see her booty because we want to make sure that she's keeping that back flat as she goes down. You guys should be feeling this right through those hamstrings, through those glutes. Squeeze those glutes up at the top. Super important on this movement because that's what we're building. That's what we're working with. Deadlifts are all about that low back, that glute, that hamstring. Important. Squeeze at the top. You can see Ryan as he comes down, he's hitting them right at that top level and then slow and controlled all the way up. Squeezing the glutes at the top. That's how we build those booties, guys. Super important. As you move into these rear delt flies, again, keeping that bend. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn just a little bit. There you go. Keeping that bend still, just like that deadlift position, and then coming real wide, like you're trying to squeeze pencils in between those shoulder blades. Really focus on bringing those arms back, squeezing at the top. Again, controlled movements. Don't let gravity do the work on the way down. Keep that controlled, drive them all the way down. That's Katie's foot that I almost died on. Then we're coming into those plank jacks. Again, those shoulders in line with those wrists. Katie, again, our modifier. She is stepping these out. She's not hopping back and forth. You've got 20 total. You doing all right there, Ryan? Perfect. All right. Nice job, nice job. You can see those shoulders in line with those wrists. You're feeling it in that core, keeping that core engaged and tight all the way through. Nice hops there. The distance doesn't matter. You just want to keep them quick. If you're not hopping, you're stepping with purpose. Keep them quick. then right back into those deadlifts. You guys are trying to get 3 to 4 rounds in this 5 minutes. We're already 2 minutes in. So if you're finishing that first round, try and get started on that second so we can make it to that third and that fourth. I'm gonna do a quick check-in on you guys, see how those deadlifts are looking. You guys are doing solid. I see nice hip hinges, nice controlled movements. You guys are doing great. Squeeze that glute up at the top. Awesome. Remember, we're resetting those shoulders as we come up to the top. Deadlifts are important. Sarah Taylor, you are looking solid over there with those deadlifts. Nice job. Carol, working on those rear delt flies, looking strong up in there. I see you too, Savannah, working over there. Nice job, guys. We are at that 3-minute mark. 2 minutes left here, guys. Work, work, work. I see you, MJ. You're out there crushing it. I see Jen back there. Jen, one of our instructors, she is in this workout with us right now. She's doing solid. She's got those plank jacks, nice solid form. Great job, guys. I hope you guys are practicing your lifting faces because I can see them. We've got 90 seconds left here. Ashley, we get a full minute of rest after this. Get on it. I see you, girl. We don't stop for water during our 5 minutes. We're working all the way through. We stop when that timer's done. Yep.
Come on, Lily.
Nice job, guys. There you go. Alyssa, I love seeing the entire family getting after it in there. Sherry Payne, I see you too. Coming up on this final 60 seconds, guys. Really push hard here. Pick up that pace just a little bit. Work just a little bit faster. Ryan's got some breathing happening back here. He's breathing all the way through. Really focused on that. I wish you guys could see his face. He's got the best lifting face right now. It's pretty fantastic. He put a smile on as soon as I went to look at him, just so you guys know. Coming up on that final 30 seconds, guys. Finish this round, maybe start the next one. Really focus on controlling those movements as we come out on that rear delt fly. We do get a full minute of rest after this before we jump into that next round. There you go. Katie has modified going to a single arm fly as her body becomes fatigued. We have 10 seconds here. Stay on that movement you're on and work all the way through this 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and set those weights down. Grab a towel, grab a drink. Coming on to this next set of movements. Next set of movements, you're gonna need 1 dumbbell, 1 kettlebell, 1 jug. Whatever a piece of equipment you are using, you're only gonna need 1 of them. We're gonna do a kettlebell sumo squat. I'm gonna show you that with the jug. Toes are gonna point out just a little bit. We're gonna come down into that squat position, keeping that jug, that kettlebell, that weight at that chest level. Make sure those knees aren't tracking over those toes, but staying in line with that ankle. Again, toes are pointed out for that sumo squat. Then we've got a kettlebell figure 8. Standard squat position, drop that booty down, weave that dumbbell, that kettlebell in between those legs, keeping that head and chest up and proud. Every pass through is 1 movement. You've got every 2 pass throughs is 1 movement. So you've got 10 of those all the way around in that figure 8. Final movement, kettlebell swing. Katie's gonna toss in the face. Kettlebell swing, working on that hip hinge. We are on that clock, guys. Get after it. Starting with that sumo squat. Katie's gonna use our jug versus our kettlebell. Ryan's gonna use our kettlebell. Toes are pointed out. Head and chest stay up and proud as we come down. Keep that kettlebell, that jug at that chest level. Nice squeeze of those glutes as we come up to the top. You guys are doing fantastic right now. You've got 10 reps of each of these movements before we move on to the next one. Oh, something's happening. We lost. Oh, that was so scary. You guys all disappeared and I was so sad. All right. As we come into these kettlebell figure 8s, you want to keep that chest up. There you go. You're going to be looking in front of you, looking at us, looking at Katie, looking at me, whatever you're looking at that's in front of you. That chest stays up, weaving that kettlebell through. Each Every 2 pass-throughs counts as 1 movement, circling around those legs. Nice job, guys.
What's happening?
It's okay, it's fine. Okay. There, we're getting them back.
Oh.
There we go. Woo! That final one is going to be those kettlebell swings, coming right up to that eye level with your weight, your kettlebell, your jug.
They can't see us.
We should be back at you now. I'm not sure what's happening, but Facebook Live, we still got you right here. You probably had a little.
We can hear you on Zoom. We just are struggling to see you, but we can hear you.
Oh, as long as you can hear us, that's fine.
We're not taking a break.
We've got instructor Jessica popping in to let us know that we can be heard, and that's really what matters. So we are still right here with you guys. We are at that 2-minute mark. We are coming up on the final 3 minutes, almost at halfway point. Try and get 4 rounds of this in. If that means you're picking it up right now, pick up that pace just a little bit. Remember to keep that form though as you work on those sumo squats. Squeeze those glutes up at the top. Keep breathing all the way through.
Your video's back.
Yay!
Yeah.
We're back. All right, there we go, guys. Halfway point. I see you guys on these kettlebell figure eights. Lily, you are looking good through that. I see you. Nice job. Carrie looking solid over there. Kettlebell swings looking good. Natalie, that is Natalie M. Woo! Natalie working out with us today. We have a nice group of our staff peeking in at us. This is great. We miss their faces in here. We miss your faces in here. We miss all of you so much. Nice kettlebell swings. Katie is coming all the way up over the head with her kettlebell swings. If you have a lighter kettlebell, you can definitely do that all the way up overhead. If you have a heavier kettlebell, stop right there at that shoulder height, eye level. Really squeeze those glutes up at the top as you drive through those heels, pushing those hips forward on that hip hinge. That's where your power is coming from on those kettlebell swings. It's coming from those hips, squeezing those glutes as you come up to the top. Final 90 seconds, guys. Keep working, keep working. Nice job, Sherry, on those kettlebell swings. I see you. If you guys need weights and you haven't picked them up from us yet, give us a call. Actually, don't call us because we're not ever really here. Shoot us a DM, and then we will get here, meet you, and get you some weights so you are working with our equipment if you don't have your own. All right, guys, we're looking at that final 60 seconds. Can you finish this round and start the next one?
Yes.
Katie, can you finish this round? Katie is on it over here. Ryan is pushing a little bit hard right now.
Me and my job.
I like it. You should not be able to talk to your neighbor right now. You should be out of breath. You should be starting to feel that fatigue as you hold that squat. Those legs should be burning. Those quads should be on fire. Those shoulders should be starting to feel that burn as well. That core is nice and engaged through this entire kettlebell swing. Get ready for it, guys. We got 30 seconds. Push hard here. Give it everything you've got for this final 30 seconds. We only have one more round of reps. Then we're going over to yoga. So really work for it, really earn it. Our final round of breath is going to be core. So you're going to get to take some time down on that floor. We've got 10 seconds. Push hard, guys. Final 10 seconds here. Try and get 3 to 4 more reps in of whatever you're on. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. Grab a drink, towel off. Grab a mat or a towel if you have one for this final round. You're going to be on that floor. We're going to come down into that seated position. We've got Russian twist. Grab your jug, your kettlebell, your weight. You're going to rock it from side to side, really squeezing those obliques, trying to get that elbow down behind you. You can do that with your feet on the ground. You can do it with your feet elevated. Whatever's working for you. You've got 10 on each side. Then you've got sit-ups. They're going to go all the way up overhead with that weight. Drive it forward. Make sure those shoulders are coming over those hips to get that full engagement of that core. Again, be mindful of making sure that you're keeping control of that movement, not working on just gravity. Final movement, we've got hip dips. You're going to come down to that elbow plank, rocking those hips from side to side, letting those heels drop as you work those obliques. You've got 20 total of those, 10 on each side. We are on that clock, guys. Let's go. Get after it, guys. Quick transition. Let's go.
Oh, should I have a weight for this?
Nice job, nice job. You got this. There we go, guys. I hope you're feeling pretty good at home right now. You should be starting to feel that burn. That core is going to be on fire by the end of this workout. Katie's working with our jug. Ryan's working with our dumbbell. You can be working with a kettlebell. You can be working with a small animal. Whatever you want here. I mean, I don't know what you have at home, but you can definitely use any weight for this. You can use a bag of rice. I see you guys doing solid on these sit-ups, all the way down, all the way up over that head. Keep that shoulder all the way over those hips as you come up. You guys are looking strong right now, looking good, looking good. Nice job. I see you guys with your dumbbells, really working that core here. Remember, you only have 10 sit-ups, then you've got 20 of the other two movements. So you've got 20 Russian twists, 10 on each side, 20 hip dips, 10 on each side, 10 sit-ups total. There you go, guys. As we come into those hip dips, keep those shoulders in line with those elbows. And then, I don't know if you can see Ryan, but I'm pretty sure you can see Katie. Those heels are leading as they fall down to that floor. And then those hips follow those heels. Super important to have those heels come with you and lead the way. Really hit those obliques. Focus on the tightness of those side ab muscles as you work through this. You guys are 2 minutes in. Try and get, like I said, 3 rounds of this. Really hit that core, hit it hard. This is where we make the magic happen. When the body is hot and fatigued and we want to stop moving, we take our mind over matter and we push through. This is where the changes start. Nice job on these Russian twists. Again, you can have those feet, those heels down on the ground. You can have them up in the air, whatever's working for you today. Katie coming all the way up over the head on those sit-ups, making sure that those shoulders come over those hips, engaging all of those abdominal muscles. Ryan's about to do the same thing. They're in a race. They don't know it yet, but Katie's winning. Don't tell Ryan. That's right, that's right. Nice job on those hip dips over there, Katie. You guys have just over 2 minutes left here. We are over that halfway point. That means you are almost there. Nice job, Carrie Ann. Looking solid up there in space. Jackie looking good out there on the beach. Just kidding. She's poolside today. But I'm still a little jealous of both of those views. All right, guys. Final 2 minutes. Final 2 minutes here. Keep working. MJ, I'm looking at you. Get those sit-ups in. There you go. Nice job on those twists, Natalie. Both Natalies. Nice job. Lily, I see you on those sit-ups. Great work, great work. Alyssa looking good on those hip dips. Nice job out there, guys. Carol, I can't see you, but I know you're working hard. You're killing it over there, Sarah. Nice quick movement. Savannah, same to you. Really get that elbow back behind you. Sherry, working those hip dips. Lead with those heels. You guys are looking fantastic. We are just over a minute left. Really push hard here. Don't trip over the person behind you because you have no concept of space. Social distancing and I are not getting along well. All right, guys, we are coming up. Final minute. This is your final 60 seconds. You are working all the way through. I am still tripping over Ryan. This is a problem. I'm going to stand over here for the remainder of the workout and just count you guys down. You guys are working hard. I see you sweating. I see you starting to get fatigued, but you are pushing past this. It is mind over matter right now. We are right at 40 seconds. How many more can you get in? Can you get 10 more in? Can you get 20 more in? You guys can do this. 30 seconds left on that clock. This is it. Right here, right now. Remember what brought you in here today. Remember why you turned on this screen, why you tuned in, why you're watching this video, because you wanted to make changes. And here's where we are. Nice job. Keep breathing, Ryan. Push through this all the way up, all the way down. Drive through those heels, pulling that body up. We've got 10 seconds. They're working on their final round of hip dips here. They are going to finish it before that clock ends. They know they are. We got this, guys. Here we go. Almost there, and we are done. Time is up in rep. Nice job, you guys at home. We're gonna make a couple of adjustments, get us over to yoga. Katie's gonna take over. She's gonna lead us through this flow. Grab a drink, towel off. We'll see you over there in 3 seconds-ish.
Awesome work.
This is my mat. All right, can you guys see us okay? You might need to move the video a little.
There you go.
Awesome. Can you guys hear me okay? Comment if you can't hear me.
Give us a thumbs up.
Zoom. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. It is a little like hard to hear, but we can hear.
Okay.
So if you like when you're like if you're able to step a little closer.
All right, crew, you know the drill. We start standing. Find your way to the top of the mat. We got Stacy here taking a little peek in. Start at the top of your mat, start standing. Take a big breath in as you reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Big breath out, press your air away. Inhale, reach those arms all the way up. Exhale, press it away. One more time here. Big breath in, reach up. With this exhale, goalpost your arms. Press your heart towards the sky. Feel the shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach it high, mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Hinge from your hips, swan dive your arms. Keep a soft bend in your knees here. Let your head drop towards the floor. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward, nice and deep. Inhale, rise all the way back up, mountain pose, root down, reach it tall. Bring those hands right to your heart. Little bit of balance here. Shift your weight to your right foot. Lift your left heel off the mat. Now, if that's not available to you today, just keep your big toe right on the floor. Inhale. Exhale, step it back to your lunge legs. Now check in. We want all of your toes pointing forward. Keep your shoulders stacked right over your hips, and then reach your fingertips tall to the sky for high crescent lunge. Option to drop it to your knee here for more support. Tiffany's going to be our modifier here in the front. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bring hands back to your heart. Inhale, hinge 45 degrees forward, and then twist. Left elbow comes to meet the right thigh. Good. Again, option to drop that back knee. I want you to press your hands together. Can you shift your gaze up towards the ceiling? One more big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, come back up. High crescent lunge. Now, if you wobble or fall over, it's okay. Just come back. Take one more big breath in here. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Drop your back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Reach your fingertips to the front and back of the room. Check in, your front knee is pointing the same direction as your front toes. Flip the right palm to face the sky. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach right arm all the way up. Sink into your front knee a little deeper. Big breath in. Exhale, side angle pose. Drop your right elbow to the thigh. Reach your left arm to the sky. Now let's challenge your core a little bit more and reach your bottom hand to the wall in front of you. Maybe even more, you can grab that beach ball overhead. Take one more breath in, one more breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach right arm to the sky. Keep the bend in your front knee. Exhale, come back, warrior two. Now straighten your front knee. We're gonna set up for triangle pose here. Keep that front knee straight. Take a big breath in. Exhale, push your hips behind you. As you reach forward, push your hips and reach, and then release. Right hand to the shin, Left arm straight up to the sky. Now I don't want you coming all the way down to the ground here. I want you to stay lifted. Stretching out that hamstring. Good. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. Bend your front knee. Simply cartwheel your arms back down to the floor. And step right foot back to meet the left to your high plank pose. Again, option to drop the knees here. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Brush those elbows against your ribs as you come down. Tops of the feet stay into the mat. Elbows high to the sky. Inhale, lift head and chest, baby cobra. Keep that gaze straight forward. Exhale, slowly release. Press it to your hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Hips come high, downward facing dog. Now, if this gets to be too much on your wrists, you can always drop down to your elbows if that feels better. Take 3 breaths here. Big breath in. Big breath out. Keep a soft bend in your knees. Spread your fingertips really wide. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Shift your gaze to the top of the mat. Big breath in. Exhale, step both feet to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise it up, mountain pose, reach fingertips tall, hands come to heart center. Other side now. Shift your weight to your left foot. When you're ready, lift your right. Again, option to keep that big toe in the mat. Take a big breath in. Exhale, step it back for your crescent lunge. Now we want that front knee stacked right over your ankle. Again, hips right underneath your shoulders. Take a big breath in as you lengthen 45 degrees. Exhale, twist right elbow, left thigh. Good. Now keep those hands nice and tight. Can you press into that thigh a little more to twist you a little bit deeper? Take one more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, come all the way up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Now, your back leg is straight and strong. That front knee has a nice deep end in it. I want you to reach through all 10 fingertips like big, strong warriors. Take a big breath in. Exhale, flip your front palm to face the ceiling. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach it up, open through that rib cage. Good. Take one more breath in. Exhale, side ankle pose. Drop right elbow to your thigh. Left arm, right arm reaches to the sky. Now we're going to take that option for the core, reaching your bottom hand to the wall in front of you. Option to grab that beach ball overhead. Keep pressing down through your front heel. One more breath in. One more breath out. You got it. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm to the sky. Keep that bend in your front knee. Big inhale. Exhale, back to your warrior 2. Just a little payback for what she makes me do. Good. Now straighten your front knee. Setting up for triangle pose. So it's all about the hamstring. We create length first by pushing your hips back, reach forward, and then release your left hand to your shin, right arm to the sky. I want you to keep your shoulders stacked right on top of each other here. Good. Big inhale, big exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, bend your front knee, reach both hands down to the mat. Step your feet back to meet each other. Now, here's your option. You can come all the way down to the floor, or you can come to your yogi push-up, lowering halfway. Inhale, up dog. If you come to up dog, lift those hips and thighs off the mat. Tuck your toes back to downward facing dog. Feet hip distance apart, hands shoulder distance apart. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, pull your right knee into your right elbow. Touch it to your left elbow, right elbow, left elbow, right elbow. Lift it high to the sky, bend your knee, open your hip. Now I want you to flex your foot here, like you're trying to kick yourself in the opposite butt cheek. Inhale, come back, straighten the leg. Exhale, step it through between your hands, drop your left knee. Frame your front foot. Now straighten that leg. Keep your hips elevated. So notice how I'm not collapsed back here. I want you to keep those hips elevated. Point your toes to the sky. Hands frame that front foot. Big breath in. Exhale, can you fold just a little bit deeper? One more inhale. One more exhale. Now start to bend your front knee, walk your hands back to the top of the mat. Both hands come to the inside of your front foot. Heel toe that front foot to the upper right corner of your mat for our runner's lunge. So your back leg, we want it straight and long. Make sure that your front knee is behind your ankle, okay? So I don't want you looking like this. You guys can't even see me, can you? I don't want you like over here, like hanging out. You want the foot, you still can't see me. That's okay. You've done this with me before. Feeling it in your inner thighs. Take one more big breath in. Big breath out. Now slowly start to heel toe your foot back underneath your knee. Frame your foot, so one hand on either side of that front foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee so you're in that low lunge. Press your hands into the mat, slide your right leg all the way up to the sky, three-legged down dog, and then release. All four paws. One more side, here we go. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to left elbow, right elbow, left elbow, right elbow, left elbow. Send it high to the sky, bend the knee, open the hip. So try to press your knee towards the ceiling. Good, right. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Drop your right knee and then straighten your left knee, coming into that hamstring stretch. Now it's up to you how deep you want to take this, how deep you want to fold. How we feeling over here at home? You guys are good. Oh yeah, wiping that sweat off nicely. Good. Can you take 3 more breaths here? Big inhale. Big exhale. 2 more. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Now with your next exhale, start to bend the knee. Walk your hands back to the top of the mat. Both hands come to the inside of the foot. Heel toe your foot to the upper corner. Back leg is straight. Now you can tuck your back toes or you could keep them flat. Whatever feels better on your knee. Now maybe you want to come all the way down to your elbows if you need to go a little bit deeper. I have no volunteers here today for that. I'm horrified. Option as well, if you need to go a little bit deeper, is you can roll, gosh, you guys can't see me. You can roll onto the outside edge of your foot, pressing that knee away, but I want you to be careful here. It's just a light, gentle press. You're not forcing it. Take one more breath in, one more breath out, and then start to slowly heel toe the foot back underneath the knee, frame your front foot, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, step it back, three-legged down dog. And release all 4 paws to the mat, wag it, walk it out here. Drop your knees, big toes touch, child's pose. Sink your hips back to your heels, resting your forehead into the mat here. Reach your fingertips long. 3 breaths. Now, I want you here to focus in. How is your body feeling right now? Where is your pulse? Where is your breath? Come back to your breath. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Big breath in, big breath out. One more inhale, one more exhale. Pull yourself back up to tabletop. We'll take a thread the needle to stretch out the back. I'm feeling it. You might be feeling it, maybe. Okay, here we go. Inhale, right arm's gonna reach up to the sky. Stack your shoulders. Exhale, thread right hand underneath your left shoulder. Come all the way down. Rest your head on the mat. Keep your hips to the sky. Option for that left hand, you could reach it long in front of you. You could bring the left hand to a bind behind your low back. Now let's say you're like, I don't feel it. I need more. Extend your left leg long behind you. Reach your left hand out in front of you. Now I want you to be really careful that you're putting the weight in your shoulder and not your neck. Take one more breath wherever you are, and then start to come back. Drop the knee, drop the hand underneath your shoulder. Inhale, reach your right arm all the way up to the sky, open up. Exhale, release, both hands to the mat. Other side, right into it. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, thread left hand underneath left, right armpit, drop the head, shoulder. Again, option to reach that right arm out in front of you. Half bind behind your low back. Option to extend the right leg. Breathe here. here. Now, ideally, we want you to be feeling this between your shoulder blades, the upper part of your back. One more breath in. One more breath out. Slowly come back. Drop your right hand to the mat. Bring your right knee back under. Inhale, lift left arm all the way up to the sky. Exhale, release. Come on down. Have a seat. Now, let's just start here with a nice butterfly pose. So can we face them? Hey, I'm gonna go this way so you can kind of see Stacy behind me. Okay, so find your butterfly legs, right? Plug your heels together. Bring your hands to your knees. So we're gonna take a butterfly seated cat and cow. So bring your hands to your knees with your inhale, roll the shoulder blades down your back, press your collarbones towards the sky, open the throat. Exhale, round the spine behind you, tuck the chin. Hold onto those knees like handlebars. Inhale, butterfly cow. Exhale, butterfly cat. One more. Inhale, cow. Roll it open. Exhale, cat. Come back to center. And just go ahead and flap your wings. Maybe you can come a little bit deeper by crawling your fingertips out in front of you. And maybe you're like, this is good. I got this. This is plenty. Yeah. Cool. We're just letting that heart rate start to drop a little bit more before we come down onto our backs. Good. All right, start to come back up, tall spine. Extend those legs long in front of you. Bringing your feet to the top of your mat, flex your feet. Inhale, reach your fingertips forward. Exhale, start to lower. Just stop halfway. Can you hold yourself halfway? And then come all the way back up. You're like, what is this? Exhale, lower halfway. Hold here. Keep those feet flexed, hold it. Good, come all the way back up. This time we go all the way to the ground, as slow as you can. Use that whole core to keep it super slow, super slow. Eventually releasing one vertebra at a time. Yes, you guys are rock stars. When you get down there, reach your fingertips overhead, reach your toes long in front of you. Really expand your body here. Open up, big stretch. And then hug your knees into your chest and just gently rock it side to side. Nice job. We've almost made it to the end. Plug your heels into the mat, feet hip distance apart, palms face down. Press your heels in and lift your hips up, and we'll take 10 little pulses here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower one vertebra at a time, super, super slow. Good. Take one breath in once every vertebra is plugged into the mat, and then press your hips back up to the sky. This time, lift your heels and take 10 little pulses, your pace. 10 little pulses, squeezing those glutes. When you finish your 10, drop the heels, then lower one vertebra at a time. Good. Bring your feet out as wide as your mat. And just gently windshield wiper those knees side to side. Good job. Nice work. All right, let's hug that right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg long on the mat. Your right arm comes out to your side. Left hand stays on the right knee. Gently guide it across the body. Try to keep your right shoulder on the mat here. Now, maybe your knee doesn't come all the way to the ground. Maybe you're like somewhere up here, totally fine. I just want you to try to keep that focus, that twist in your spine. Maybe you gaze over your right shoulder for a little bit more. And then slowly pull it back to center. Hug that right knee in. Pull your left knee in to meet it. Give them both a squeeze. And then we release the right leg long on the mat. Left hand stays on the right knee. Left arm comes out, and then guide it across the body. Good. Again, option to gaze over that left shoulder if that feels good for you. One more breath in. And then slowly pull the knee back into the chest again, hugging both knees here. Give yourself a big squeeze. Pull your knees towards your armpits, bring your feet to the sky. Hands can grab for the feet for happy baby or behind the knees here. And then if it feels good for you, maybe you straighten one leg. Maybe you straighten the other leg. Maybe you straighten no legs today. Maybe you rock side to side. Good. Now, just like a regular Spanga class, we're gonna hold you here for 1 minute. I know that you're at home and it might be tempting to move around and start to do things, but I encourage you to just stay right here with us for 1 minute. Let everything go on your mat and just relax. This time allows our body to absorb all of the hard work that we did to it today. Let go of your breath. Bring your awareness to your body. Relaxing your toes and feet, ankles, calves, and knees. Relaxing your thighs and hips. Allow your entire lower body to relax. Relaxing your lower spine, belly, your rib cage, shoulders, upper spine. Allow the shoulders, the upper arms to melt into your mat. Your lower arms, hands, and fingertips, all relax. Your entire upper body and lower body, relax. Unhinge your jaw. Let your tongue release from the roof of your mouth, relaxing the muscles in your forehead. Close your eyes, finding stillness. Slowly begin to deepen your breath, reawakening the body. Wiggling your fingers and toes. When you're ready, again, pull those knees in towards your chest and just roll onto one side. Let your head rest on your bicep. Knees come in towards your chest, and just take a moment here with your eyes closed. Bring in one thought of gratitude. What are you grateful for? And then when you're ready, just slowly make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Take your time here. Good. And then when you get there, we'll close with 3 breaths together. I don't know how to get Stacy in there. Okay. 3 breaths together. So keep a nice tall spine. Hands can rest on the shoulders or at your heart. Take a big breath in through your nose. Sigh it out the mouth. Ah. Big breath in. Sigh it out the mouth. Ah. Bigger breath. Fill everything up. Let it go. Ah. Nice work today, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We love you. If you're on Facebook Live, thank you so much. Let us know what you thought. If you're on Zoom, again, thank you so much. Let us know what you think. Have a great great day.
Hey, real quick on Zoom, just so you all know, Thursday after our workout, we're going to post all the times, is going to be our first Zoom happy hour. So same kind of thing. You just won't be sweating. You'll have a cocktail or an ice cold glass of water in your hand, whatever your preference. And you can now, if you look at the Spenga app, you will see all of the times that there are live workouts from our studio and from Spenga Corporate. So check out the app. You don't have to sign up for anything. It's just a great way for us to get the information out to you as to when the live classes are. What else?
That's it. Thanks so much for joining us. Let us know your feedback. Let us know how you like the Zoom, how everything works. Drink lots of water. Tomorrow morning, I will be back here with Mr. Kelly Moser. We are going to be doing our workout live on Facebook. We're not going to have Zoom tomorrow morning, but we are going to be live on Facebook. Join us. We're going to be doing that at 7 o'clock in the morning. If you haven't caught a morning show with myself and Kelly yet, if nothing else, the commentary is pretty fantastic. So we will see you guys bright and early in the morning. And thanks so much for joining us.
Bye.
Awesome job, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you all.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you,
Bye,
thank you.
guys.